Okay, so let's look on some projects and see what we can have. Sometimes the problem with the recording and do stereo render or 3D, we have some limitations, but we can see we can overcome and show some examples of what is going on here. So right here, for example, it is indoor render. It is a crypt, and for example, I have a camera right in the middle, and I want to have a kind of ability to look around this crypt. Here's some challenges we have it. And if you watch previous tutorials, you kind of look on some settings we have. So right here we have some challenges. It is, you'll notice we have it a little bit far away and we have an object a little bit closer to us. So to render for this, let's go inside the options. And we want to be sure, because I'm going to put this inside the VR, so I want to be sure it is panoramic. And you notice when I enable panoramic, it comes as camera is not leveling. Do you want render? Yes, I do want horizontal level for this. I also want enable spherical render. This way, it's allowed me to select if I want 360 panoramic. So let's enable stereoscopic. And you notice right here, when I enable, it is set parallel. So you can try to remove it. However, as previously I said, when you do 360, that parallel, it's what recommended, because otherwise we'll start having this parallax with the crossing and pointing to specific object, which create a lot of distortions. Okay, and actually Vue is kind of smart about this. So for example, if I disable and it says, hey, I want off X and go to panoramic, it's will reset to proper settings. Right here you have the only options. It is, do you want to render what size between two cameras, top, bottom, or side by side? Again, because what I'm using, I'm going to render top by top. After this, you can just go ahead, click OK and render. One thing, just beware, because I have right here some lights, they're using volumetric type lighting. So it is need pop up a little bit quality. Besides that, some additional problems may occur, and those ones we'll look in a little bit in a second how we can avoid them and to do. So right here, let's render this, and you can see right there its final result already rendered. It is kind of stretching, look very funny, but when you put it inside the VR or other ones, it's look better. Okay, so right here I kind of project in this on the screen, you can see some rendering. So again, this is because it's recording, you can see only as the flat, not stereo, but the basic, it's right there. You can see we have it. Room, you can look up, down, we can look around, have some nice fog, we can look on the floor. And here's interesting things. Even the floor, I need to disable some bump maps. And problem is, if you have a bump maps and you look very close, because they will render a little bit different for eyes, it will look very unnatural, something wrong. Same like with some displacements if they're very, very close to the cameras. So we need to reduce some different options. And again, if you render as a 3D, you want to avoid some very close-up object. Again, try to keep it this 10-meter rules. I know it's hard sometimes, but inside it is kind of try to preset your scenario how you're doing this. And many times in the games, what you do, you allow the people walk around objects. So this is probably will be 3D models inside the, if I work mostly in Unity, so it will be in Unity will be objects, so we can go around this and preview. So again, go up and down, and you can see this is, again, this is mostly 360. It's not even VR. This is 360 viewer, because if I move right now up or down or try to go around object, it does not do this because my position of the camera, it's fixed to specific this point. So it's technically it's not VR. Technically it is stereoscopic 360 viewer. It's all what I have right here. But again, we can go look around, look behind us, and look all other places as well. So right here is another example, and this one stereoscopic and butterflies. And I did with a particle, so we can go around and you can see the plants. And actually, because it's stereoscopic, those butterflies, it's look that they're flying around you. Again, this is 360 render. Okay, go around. It's a 360 render, spherical. So it's meaning we have it under us and above us. All done. Again, but this is only, it's not VR. The best things it will take when you render large landscapes. This is another example, and again, I'm viewing through the VR set and try to capturing. But you can see right here we have a landscape that done far away, and in a stereo it's look very nice and very accurate. And the reason is why, because we have an object a little bit far away from our camera. Set up, we can look up, and for example, this backdrop I was using, it does not tile very good, so you can see right here on the top, it's where they point. So just keep in mind, if you're using backdrops, you want to pre-render them in 360, because this was just a flat image, and you can see right here the line where the seam's coming, so you need to create seamless for this way. But this way it's kind of created 360 preview. Okay, and if you have a stereoscopic viewer or other things, all will be included in these tutorials, so you can kind of test them, put it in your stereoscopic and preview if you need it on different devices if you're interested in.